Joining us here on Healthy You. My name is Brett Chuckerman, and I am so thrilled and proud to be joined by Roger Juneau. He's going to offer you Simplicity Plus over-the-ear, top-of-the-line hearing aids. Now, for me, this has been a bit of an emotional journey. You know, my father-in-law stopped being social because he was embarrassed about not being able to hear the conversations. My stepfather has been very stubborn and resistant to using hearing aids. And for so many of you, the price at the end of the day has just gotten in the way. Simplicity Plus are absolutely top of the line, high technology, incredible audio devices to help you with anybody who's got mild to moderate hearing loss, who's struggling to hear the conversations, who's struggling to stay connected and watch their favorite television shows. It's totally discreet, it's over the ear, soft and comfortable, and tonight we have an extraordinary price on top of the line hearing aids. I mean, listen, you know, right? Hearing aids are $1,500 a piece, $3,000 a piece, $9,000 a piece. Well, now you can get discreet, comfortably worn with glasses over-the-ear hearing aids with an open ear design, 4 levels of amplification, feedback management, and a low battery warning for under $500 a piece. You can order one left, one right, or you can order a pair tonight. They're brand new to us here at HSN. Roger is here to talk about the technology and the true advancements in hearing aids that are built into this model. And I want to thank you for joining the HSN family. It's a pleasure to have you here. I've been reading reviews about your products online, and person after person says, I tried models 5 times the price, and I was not as happy as I am with Simplicity Plus.
And I'm very proud to say that that's true. We do see quite a few people that use the product, and that's how they report, that it performs as well and most times better than the more expensive devices.
So how? I mean, speak to us about what it is exactly about these hearing aids that people love so much.
Well, essentially, we wanted to be sure that when we designed the product, we wanted it to be small. We wanted it to be a product that didn't compromise on performance, where we could build product that would be broadband, high fidelity, to where the tinging of a wine glass sounds like the tinging of a wine glass, not a beer mug. And it's that type of thing where you get a good high fidelity signal and very, very easy to use push button. And probably the most important part of it is the size. It is super small.
So today you can shop one left or one right if you have, you know, acute damage, or you can get a full set of them today. Only HSN offers you FlexPay. Only HSN ships them to your door free of charge and gives you a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you are struggling, if you're frustrated, if you've been to an audiologist and you've been quoted several thousands of dollars to try something out, you know, I've seen lots of people who've said they even wanted a trial price, that even if they didn't like them after 3 months, they had to pay for it. Now you have the opportunity to get them home and try them out risk-free. And they're so discreet, right? For anybody that's frustrated with the look of others, they're so discreet. Look, take a look. Do you see them? Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the incredible part about them, no question.
Now, talk to me about the actual technology itself. You talked about the push button being truly the wizard in Simplicity Plus.
Yeah, essentially, we have a model here I can show, if we can zoom in on it. And there we go. And you can see the little tube coming down, but you don't see anything else. As I rotate it this way, you can see it going into the ear canal to where you have the little, unit there. Now, as I rotate back.
Wow, you really cannot see that.
You can't see it. And yet, right up here, there's a push button that's very, very easy to manage. A single push button on the device will go ahead and change the program memories. And that is really what I was saying to you. It is the miracle of the product, because what it's doing is it's reaching a advanced microprocessor. And in that processor, what we're doing is we have 4 different algorithms that are programmed in, where the volume control is increased, the sound noise around the unit changes for that environment. And at the end of the day, you walk into a different environment, you change it, so it works in most environments. But the key is it's very, very easy to use.
So here's the thing. You know, for those of you who have been down this road, or those of you who are dealing with hearing loss, you're frustrated, you can't hear the television, you can't hear your spouse at dinner, you're embarrassed to go be in social settings, insurance does not pay for hearing aids. It just doesn't, unfortunately. Yeah. And most people who've gone to see audiologists are asked for several thousands of dollars. I mean, we're talking $2,000, $3,000 per ear. And I've talked to people who've said, I had to pay a trial. Even when I decided I was unhappy with them and returned them, I still got charged for a trial usage period of them. That doesn't happen here. If you're at all interested, if you're at all frustrated with your own audio limitations, try Simplicity Plus. Only HSN gives you FlexPay. Only HSN is giving you VIP financing. If you're shopping with an HSN card, we will allow you to pay these off risk-free, no finance charges whatsoever for the next 9 months. That means that you can get a pair of hearing aids for $111 a month. And if you don't have one yet, well, we'll give you $10 off your first purchase. So now you can get hearing aids home and try them out for $100. That's it. Now we have the singles in either left or right, or we do offer a pair available as well. If you want to buy the pair, I've got about 5 dozen available in stock. Now, quite frankly, the singles are the same price. You could buy a left and a right individually. You still get a pair together, but it's better to buy the pair as is if you're planning on using them. This is the first hearing aid we've offered here at HSN with this type of quality of technology. It gives you the opportunity to enjoy 30 days risk-free. And I said to Roger, I was like, well, is 30 days really enough? And your response was what? 3, 4, 5 days, you'll know? Yeah,
you know in a few days.
Yeah.
It's not something you're thinking about for a long period of time because they work or they don't.
Right.
And it's essentially, you know when you're hearing your grandchildren. Right. You know when you're not hearing your grandchildren. And so that's really where we're going. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to help people hear the world around them and to hear your loved ones and everything. And at the same time, set your television set in a place that doesn't drive the family crazy and to where you're listening to that all the time.
You know, I go back to this idea, you and I were talking about this, you know, you don't hear somebody the first time you ask politely, they repeat.
Right.
This is the second time you feel like you have to apologize and then they'll repeat.
Right.
And then you don't ask again, do you?
Yeah, well, even if you do, you're going to sit there and you're going to nod like you heard them and you didn't.
You know, I saw my father-in-law, who used to be an incredibly social, gregarious, outgoing person, become quite introverted because of that very problem.
Sure.
He just couldn't hear, and he was too proud to do something about it. And quite frankly, what he saw out in the industry was just outside of his budget. Everybody else charges a trial fee. Everybody else wants thousands of dollars. This is yours to try at home, risk-free for 30 days on us. But we only have about 150 sets of these available to offer. It's the first time we've ever partnered with Simplicity Plus. If you go and read the reviews online with other retailers who don't have it for 1 penny less than we do, reviewer after reviewer talks about, I spent a ton more on an alternative.
Right.
And these are better. Now, why do you think it is that so many people have fallen in love with your product over the more expensive alternatives?
Well, again, the sound quality is excellent. We haven't compromised anything on the design. These devices are sold daily to audiological companies and everything throughout the United States. And what we want to do is create a product that was very, very easy to use, a product that when you touch the push button, you're not trying to find it. You can feel it, so you can make the change you want. And everything about the product is easy to use. Changing a battery, for instance, is very, very simple.
And by the way, your battery lasts a very long time, doesn't it?
Yes, the batteries will last 2 weeks, 10 days to 2 weeks, but 180 hours, and that's a long time. We also have an alert in it to where it'll begin ratcheting if the battery begins to get weak. So you know about an hour before the product starts going dead, you know. So if you're going to church, you don't get caught in the middle of your church service with a dead hearing aid.
Now, we've got 5 flexible payments with us that's only available during this show. No, I'm sorry, it's 4 flexible payments that are only available for you during this show. You have 9 months of VIP financing if you're shopping with an HSN card. If you want the pair, now is the time to get your order in. If you want the pair, I have 3 dozen pairs left to be able to offer to you today. This is risk-free, my friends. This is an opportunity to reconnect with the world around you, to be at a loud restaurant and actually hear the person you're having a conversation with, to go to a movie and once again actually hear the plot points as they happen. I've seen so many people struggle. I really have. I'm always kind of heartbroken when you take a step back and think, there are There are solutions out there, and they are not only for people with 10 grand to throw at it.
That's so true.
So it's a wonderful time to do it. We're so glad to have Roger here with us at HSN. Okay, now, if you want the pair, we're now down to 20 pairs. This is your chance to do it. It is 5 flexible payments. Our graphics were incorrect. We will honor 5 interest-free credit card payments on any major credit or debit card through the end of our show. Really, quite frankly, through the end of the quantity that we have available for you tonight. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee to try them out at the movies, to try them out at the mall, to try them out at dinner, to try them out with the grandkids. But you now have 8 minutes left to shop for them. And we do not have a large stock of these available. Most retailers are having problems keeping up with the demand out in the industry. You know, in our last few moments, I asked Roger before, how do I know if I fall within the hearing loss spectrum that these will work for me? Can you explain a little bit how many people have hearing loss and how do we know if these will work for us?
Essentially 36 million people in the United States have hearing loss. If you made it into a triangle, you'd notice that about 2 million people have real profound loss. These are the people that need surgical implants or do sign language, things of that nature. Then you have about 7.5 million or so that are in that middle category, that's profound to severe type of hearing loss. And then the vast majority, 28 million people, have a mild to moderate hearing loss, which is specifically what these units are designed to address.
So basically 28 out of 34 million customers with hearing loss will get the results that they need with Simplicity Plus.
Yes.
Now you get a 2 full year warranty.
Yes.
You get an FDA registered product. You get the real deal support and audio innovation that I think so many of you have been looking for. Now it is an investment, but think about how it touches your life. The way you enjoy, the way you relate, the way you share the rest of the world around you. Don't you want to hear what you heard 10, 20, 30 years ago, the songs that you love, the voices of your children and your grandchildren? You know, I think about my very stubborn stepfather, and I think about how loud he makes the TV and how aggravated my mother is at that situation.
You drive him crazy.